don't do fucking intros, so you can do a fucking intro.
No, you're doing the intro today.
I'm not doing the intro. I told you. How about this? If you're still listening, what the fuck is wrong with you? And if you just found us, you must be a weirdo, or you know a weirdo that recommended it. So,
Or they want to know more about them sweet ass sweatpants.
it's true.
Let's do a YouTube intro. It's like, hey, what is up, guys? Just Murph, Sandman. I'm sorry, his name's the Dude, and Fake Tony here.
Smash that like button.
Yes, subscribe.
We have
Donate.
a YouTube now. Is that right? YouTube
We do
channel?
have a YouTube channel. It's 3DA Podcast.
We should post some
Porn.
Yeah, or some videos or something, some footage.
Of
Somebody
what?
doing something stupid. I don't know. What
It would have to be
post, actually.
self-content, I guess.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. I mean, I guess we'd have to come up with content ideas now. Oh my god.
Really? Yeah. I mean, we could seriously just make some pancakes or something. I've seen
Make
that
some
before.
pancakes. That's pretty.
The Dude makes pancakes.
I just made some hummus yesterday
See, that's something.
and kimchi.
You
the
could
day
call them
before
Dude
that.
Cakes. I like it.
Can't wait to watch Murph Slime.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be glorious.
I've been thinking about making my own wine
mean-
too. They sell
Oh,
like
Somebody takes us to
the
town.
juice or whatever, and like fermenting bottles and all this shit, so you can just like ferment your own wine at home.
that's great.
We're gonna have a wide variety of content on our YouTube channel.
Well, I always make sure to market that it's not for children.
Yeah, we should just open with adult content only. You know, really, if you want to make a decent YouTube anything, you just have to do something really ridiculous, it seems like, and then it just is going to take off. It becomes popular.
Well, I'm not doing anything that Steve-O does, if that's what you're trying to say.
I'm not going to like a nail through my tongue or anything crazy.
Toy
like
car
that,
up
but
your butt. I'm not doing that again.
I just do that for Sundays.
That's hilarious. So we were just talking about Star Wars while you guys were playing Star Wars.
Battlefront 2.
Yeah. So
If you guys want to sponsor us,
EA, that's who makes it,
EA
right?
Origin,
yeah.
whoever you are.
Right. Yeah. Good luck with that.
I don't like your
Dumbass.
service, but I will take your money.
Why can't I mute you?
Who?
Stupid ass.
That fucking game, man. Like,
You just
voice chat is automatically enabled, and there's no in-game menu to turn it off.
yeah, it's like a client that just is an overlay essentially, and it just sucks. So if we get popular, maybe we'll change it.
That's really nice.
Just to clarify, because I don't want like our one listener to nitpick, you can mute the other person, but you have to do it every time. You can't just blanket turn it off.
What? Okay.
Yeah. So you don't like Star Wars? Is that what you're saying?
No. So I fucking love Star Wars because I'm into that shit. So like, I read graphic novels and shit when I was a teenager, and definitely have watched all the movies many times.
Oh,
But there's
oh,
people that
for
go
those of you-
around
wait.
fucking wearing Star Wars shirts that don't even know who the fucking main characters are, much less like canon characters that aren't in movies. That's what I'm
So those of you that don't know, graphic novels are picture books for Tony because he can't read.
Well, anyway. I'm just saying. So it's people like
Yeah.
you, Chris.
Oh yeah, I have
Dude,
no idea about anything.
Make
Star
sure you
Wars.
take that part out.
It's already no. We committed to that last episode. I just let it ride.
No,
It's
you let
over.
it roll. That's cool.
What's a first name? You know.
What's the first name?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I guess I'm just more. I don't hate Star Wars, but just like posers and fucking EA. I feel like they kind of ruined that Star Wars game. Could have been so much better. It was so like clunky, It kind of felt like GTA physics,
Yeah.
which is fucking horrible. So,
Well, if EA touches it, it usually doo-doos out.
oh, nice.
I think that could be a blanket statement.
That's cool.
I would say.
And
But
yeah, I mean, so that was it.
well, that's pretty sad. So you didn't want to get BF2 because you hated the guys that wore the shirts.
No. Well, as I previously said, they did a bad job with the game. So I played
Or
one
the
of the
first one
previous
for
ones.
sure.
I think I played the first one. I don't even remember, man.
The first of the new, because see, there was two old ones.
It wasn't.
The
It
two
was
old
a couple
ones were
years ago.
Phenomenal.
If that helps.
No. Yeah, that would have been the first of the new ones, and it was
That one was junk, yeah.
Yeah, it
This
was
is just a blaster. It's fun to shoot at people.
I mean, it's whatever. I've been playing Mario Kart 8 on Switch lately, and it's fucking awesome.
I was playing Goonies 2 on Nintendo yesterday.
That's so fucked up.
It was dope, dude. It was good.
That's so nostalgic.
It was really nice, man.
You
could hear the.
I mean, on actual Nintendo though. Or what are you talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah, down on the Nintendo, I got it plugged.
You
up,
have a cartridge.
So I was showing the kid.
A Goonies
Yeah.
cartridge.
Well, yeah, because we did that trip to Oregon, and I was telling my wife all about how the MIDI on there was Cyndi Lauper's. What was the Goonies song called?
Who the fuck knows?
Anyway,
What?
Her Goonie song,
I
but
have
that's
no
like
idea.
the MIDI that's playing while you're playing the game.
Can you
We'll
explain
find
to
out.
all of our listeners that are under 30 what a MIDI is?
So that's when we're just using electronic sounds to try to emulate real music, and it's hilarious.
So basically all of Nintendo sounds.
Every
music's-
8-bit game you could think of.
I don't even remember what the
Super
hell it
Nintendo
stands
did it
for,
too.
but like that's an acronym, MIDI.
Yeah,
Something digital.
micro.
Anders would fucking know, I bet.
don't know. He would.
You'd say the word and you'd probably jizz in his pants.
What's a MIDI?
Fucking techno, dude. Ugh,
Love it.
he's so in love with that era for some reason. I don't get it.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
Musical instrument digital interface. There you go.
Nice.
Very cool. So.
So wait. So do you remember? I don't even remember who the fuck this guy is. It's I don't know, but he does that shit with the guitar and like singing. You know what I mean?
Ooh,
And, like his singing goes through the guitar.
that was a real good description there, bud.
We are.
It's a very famous song too.
You really narrowed it down though for us.
With the singing and the guitar.
Uh-huh.
I could only think of at least 2 guys. Are you talking about the guy that redoes everything, like Leo?
It's Peter Frampton.
Oh, where he makes it go wah wah wah.
Yeah, and
I see what you're saying. He doesn't put his voice through it, does he? He actually plays it and it does that.
yeah.
Circling back to Star Wars, here's the infamous debate. Like, I always get into a fight about this. Who's gonna win in a battle between Star Wars and the Star Trek universe?
I mean that's kind of unfair.
They're
How?
not comparable.
Yeah,
What? How do you mean?
because Star Wars is completely OP. They'd fuck them up.
What?
What do you mean?
See, here's where we're gonna get into the business together and talk about
Okay, first
this
of all,
a
nobody
lot.
in Star Trek has superpowers.
You're right. Yeah, nobody in Star Wars has Warp 9.
Okay, but all of the like, not like the battle destroyers that the Empire has. I mean,
I
really,
hate those fuckers that wear. I hate those fuckers that wear the shirts, man. You talking about the Star Destroyers?
Yeah, Star Destroyers.
Fucking idiot.
No, there's a battle Star Destroyer that's larger than that. I'll thank you.
Super Star Destroyer.
It's a
Yeah.
battle Star Destroyer.
Oh, do we
Oh
need to
my
Google
God.
this?
We're on
You
it.
can?
Do it. It's the Super Star Destroyer.
Nobody said
Go
that
with
word.
Google Battle Star Destroyer.
Are you talking to your phone?
No, I'm talking to the dude.
Oh, okay.
Battlestar Destroyer. It's the big one, yeah. Yeah, the huge bastard.
Suck my
And then-
cock.
And then the Star Destroyer is the normal size
It
one.
is.
I don't know whose side I'm on, but
Oh
I'm just
my
saying the
God.
Star Destroyer. I hate those guys that wear those shirts. Look, all I'm saying is Warp 10.
I
photon
appreciate you trying to
torpedoes.
call me out. I love it. I like it.
You did flub it. I can't wait. Look,
Okay.
Star Trek's gonna smoke them.
How
That's all
though?
I'm saying. Photon
Present
torpedoes,
your
man.
argument.
Phasers.
Photon torpedoes. That's your fucking
Yeah,
argument.
computers that do the locking for them instead of having some dude in a turret
Are
underneath.
you
Oh, I'm gonna blast
fucking
you.
kidding me?
That's not how that works, man. And then if they have to get away, they can get away. Are the Klingons in on this too? Because if they are, you're not going to detect them. They're just going to blast you while you're sitting there talking lightsaber talk with your buddy across the aisle there. Of course, these most recent episodes kind of make me feel uncomfortable because Leia apparently can just fly through space. Oh, spoiler alert, and not die.
Man, they had such a good opportunity to kill her. That was such a good death, man.
They could have killed her there, yeah, right?
Yeah, that
But
would
they
have
brought
been
her
really
back.
You
good.
can't do that to
That'd been the
her.
way to go.
That's Princess Leia. She can't die like that.
That was a good death for Leia. She can't just live
Really?
forever.
I mean, she's
It
dead
really was.
for real. So I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And now they don't have the opportunity to give her a great death.
I'm sure they'll CGI the shit out of it.
Just so we're on the same page, though, there is no such thing as a Battlestar Destroyer.
Okay.
What is it called?
There are Star Destroyers and there are Super Star Destroyers.
Super Star Destroyers, yeah.
There's
Okay.
no such
The
thing as a
Exeter.
Battle Star Destroyer.
Okay.
No. Super Star Destroyer is the one that, the Exeter, the big guys.
The Exeter. What's that mean? Like
That's the ship name.
EXETER.
Yeah, Executor. Sorry.
No.
What the fuck was that?
That
That's not getting edited.
sounded like somebody sneezing.
Bless you. Do you want a tissue? Probably needs one, honestly.
So hold on. So Murph, what else were we talking about before we started recording? You said you didn't want to talk about that we're gonna want to talk about now.
I didn't say anything.
So you still haven't even wrapped up this Star Wars thing. With this
What else do you want to
Battlestar
talk
Destroyer.
about?
What is this Battlestar Galactica stuff? We're gonna come
First
back.
of all,
to
I love
that,
Battlestar
actually.
Galactica. That's a great show.
That's probably why you're confused. You're like, oh, Battle Galactica.
There's no Battlestar Destroyers
Cruiser,
and Battlestar
Destroyer.
Galactica. There's Battlestars. That's the name of the ship.
T-shirt stuff.
You know what I'm talking about. Like, you have these fucking 15-year-old girls that wear Van Halen T-shirts or some stupid shit. Like,
Oh, I get it.
you know,
I get it. I'm just harassing you.
I
I'm
appreciate your
I'm
harassment.
giving you the full Monty.
It's good. I love it.
But I'm telling you, Star Trek's
Fondle my balls while you do it, though. It's great.
the Warp 9, the Klingons themselves.
Well,
I'm
what
just
is
telling-
Warp
there's no way.
9 compared to?
Why are
you
the
know,
Klingons in with the Federation though? That doesn't make any sense. So now, are you going to say that the rebels and the Empire are going to be together?
No.
Well, then
'Cause
why
the
are
Klingons do end up joining up with the Federation at one point or another. Somebody could fact check me, but I'm
Worf.
pretty positive towards the end.
That's
No,
a question
no.
worth asking,
Lieutenant
though.
Worf? And that's
So, do the rebels join the Empire, or do the rebels join Starfleet? And then the Klingons would join the Empire.
Oh, maybe that's what would happen. Maybe that's the division there. But I thought
But that
the
doesn't
Klingons
make
up
sense.
first.
That's not a Star Wars versus Star Trek
Right,
thing. That's just
Luke could stop those photon torpedoes with his mind.
Oh my God.
well, if Luke is present.
He's omnipresent.
As was witnessed in, what is that?
That was a hologram.
That was a projection, wasn't it?
So, I
your
mean,
mental
he
projection.
could have stopped photon torpedoes at the Battle of Crate, but not everywhere else that any battles are taking place.
I didn't see Luke save an entire... Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, he covered an entire planet. But he didn't cover planet Earth. That's what's important.
Yeah.
You know, if you think about
Fucking asshole.
Star Trek 4.
Thanks for nothing, Luke.
Yeah, I mean,
Dick.
what a prick. Jesus. So you got, and then what are you talking about? Captain Kirk, Captain Picard? What kind of Star Trek are you talking about, right, at that point? I think you'd have to go, like, Next Generation or the Borg, get them involved, right? That's going to change a lot of things, because then all of a sudden the Jedi are getting assimilated. That's going to change everything. Now you're going to have Borg Jedi running around like crazy. It's over. The Borg win. We all lose.
The argument is stupid to begin with.
No way. Two of the greatest sci-fi franchises out there.
You can't compare them, man. They're different.
Yeah. It's a
right.
pretty dumb argument to be had to begin with, but Chris is wrong either way, so it doesn't really matter.
I
Whatever.
mean, even like in Star Trek canon, things don't make sense. Like, if
That's
the
a
Borg
dumb
have
fucking argument, like
nanites-
Batman versus Superman. Like, fuck off. That was the dumbest fucking movie ever.
Fuck you guys, I'm taking my Battlestar Destroyer and going home.
Don't worry. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. But I have a sound clip to play before we're done, so don't let me forget.
You just gotta slide that in at the best possible point.
What? Oh yeah, for
Your
sure.
sound clip. Just,
It's a
oops.
good one.
So back to our YouTube content, I guess, then. We're gonna have to get some of these shirts you're talking about and distribute them.
What shirt?
We'll call it I'm wearing that shirt that Tony was talking about. That's what we'll put on it. Be like, hey, I'm wearing the shirt that Tony was talking
That
about.
doesn't make any sense.
Well, that's all right. We're gonna make jerkin pants too for everybody.
I don't like that.
They're gonna love it.
That's offensive. It offends me.
What do you mean?
I'm offended.
Make a jerk chicken. Jerkin.
I've never made jerk chicken.
Make a jerk chicken. You haven't?
No.
I'm gonna full stop you right there, Grill Master. You should find a decent recipe for some jerk chicken.
I should. You're right. I've had jerk chicken.
Tear
It
it
was
up.
fucking incredible, but I've never made it before.
It's ridiculously good.
I made some smoked turkey this weekend too. It's
That's good,
fucking
too.
awesome. Turkey breast. I mean, only.
So hey Murph, what were you talking about with you had a Reddit argument? What was that about?
I don't care to discuss that on the podcast.
I would love to discuss this on the podcast.
We'll circle back afterwards.
Circle back? Really? Did you just say those words?
Circle back.
Oh,
Everybody in this
you're the
group knows what
worst.
Circle back
Fucking
means.
project manager. Shut up.
We're gonna circle back. That's anything. You hear that in the military so often.
I'm paying you when I'm free.
I'll pay you when I'm free. Let's put a pin in that. That's another good one.
That's a great one. You know what another great one is?
Oh, cool story, bro.
I have to. Oh, it's not even turned up. I fucked it all up. Let's turn it up a little more. And from the beginning.
What are you watching?
A girl in a bathtub with slime.
There we
What
go.
did that guy just say to me?
I love that because it's broken up and you can't understand what it is.
It is good. It's good.
Oh,
Hold
really,
up the microphone.
really come through.
We're coming up right up top. Let's hear it.
Oh, you want me to play it again?
Oh my god.
Here.
I'm not going to edit the podcast anymore. We'll just go straight through.
That worked.
Jesus.
Wow, that looks fun on my Audacity.
This big old
It looks
frog.
like a penis. Or a squid. Squids look like penises.
You are both. What?
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 Have you ever seen a squid?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the real, actually.
Oh my
So I'm a
god.
rescue diver on the side.
Oh yeah? Just like up in the Midwest. Rescue diving. Cornfields.
No, not public safety rescue, but like dive rescue. So like, if
You're like,
we're diving together, you'll be okay.
What?
Excuse me, the dude. We have lost a toy in the bathtub. We need a diver to go in.
Right. What are you talking about?
Can you help me?
Crackhead.
Oh, there's a lot of people that die up here.
Mm-hmm.
In lakes and stuff, and you gotta go pick them up and give them hugs and stuff. I don't deal with that though. I tried actually. I started working on that, and it was just I didn't have the time, and I had to drive an hour to go do it. But I'll tell you, the most frightening experience I ever had in my life was actually doing some training for the public safety rescue diving, where you go and you muck dive in black water.
Muck dive.
So here-
What's that mean?
So I'm in this. It's like a lake. And lakes are pitch black. And so I remember I'm doing this diving, and I'm in my full dry suit because it's chilly, and I didn't know how to balance the the dry suit correctly, so I had the BCD inflated instead, and it ended up the tank flipped, and I lost buoyancy, and I sank 20 feet to the bottom of this pitch black, dark, and I don't know if you know this or not, but after about 4 foot in the lake, it becomes ice cold, no matter what time of year it is.
Yep.
So I'm just buried in this pitch black, dark, cold, just like, I was pushing panic, I think, I would say. I was well into panic by that point. So, yeah, more kudos, kudos to those guys, man. That sucks. I mean, you're diving around, feeling around, and then you gotta, like, feel your way to a corpse, essentially. Grab the corpse and bring it out for the families. No good.
Actually, I was watching a video the other day on a cave diving rescue. It was not a rescue. It was a body recovery because a diver had died in this cave, underwater cave, years previously. And they didn't know exactly where his body was. And a diver was in the cave later on, years later, and came across his body. He tried to get him out when he first found him. But the old tank was stuck in the mud. And so he couldn't get him out. So he left a marker, he left a line, and came out, and they planned a rescue. I forget the guy's name now. I feel bad. But they set up a rescue operation. And the crazy thing is, I'm not a diver. I'm sure you know much more about this than I do. But it was a couple 100 feet deep. So they, of course, they have to surface slowly so that they don't get, nitrogen bubbles in their blood or something like that.
Yeah.
So they don't get the bends, yeah. And so they planned out this operation. They had like 6 or 7 divers that were at certain points on the way down so that when they recovered the body, They would bring him up one point and the next guy would take him up, and then they would just kind of hand it off so that people could come up slowly and all that. And the diver who initially found him was the one to go down and recover the body. And when he went down this time, they had brought like a net kind of bag so that they could put it around the body and, wouldn't get slowed down by the water and all that stuff. But when he went back there, the body had come loose. And so as he was trying to get the bag around him, the body was moving and shifting and all this. And he ended up he had like a 5-minute window to recover the body, right, before he had to turn around and come back. So he spent longer at the body than he should have. And then when he realized it, he was starting to suffer from, I think, nitrogen narcosis at this point.
Yep.
Which is poison at that. You start essentially getting drunk. Your motor skills, your fine motor functions become increasingly inebriated. And so he kind of realized what was going on. So he tried to abandon the task. But at that point, he was tangled up in the lines himself. And they have footage from a helmet cam of him trying to cut himself free. And he just can't clip the line because he doesn't have enough motor skills to get the lines into the little wire clips. And he died. And they had to go down and recover both bodies at that point.
Yep. I've read that. I've heard that. And
Horrible.
Then there was one.
That's like a nightmare for me, man, is being
nitrogen
stuck
narcosis
like
is interesting, though. They when you do your deep water diving, they kind of like run you through it, and you're supposed to get to the edge of it. It never hit me because, I don't know, maybe if you're just a big boy, it doesn't affect you as much until you get a little deeper. But I was at 130 feet and doing clean math without a problem. But they say it's like, you like you say, it's like getting drunk, and you feel overconfident. You don't really care. You're kind of aloof. You're like, whatever. So there's one video out there of one guy that's a testament to how dangerous it can be if you're not paying attention to your altitude underwater, your depth. And he hits like 180, I think, maybe 200, and he starts to go out, essentially. Like, he starts to just get stupid, and like you can tell he's kind of and he just sinks. And he doesn't even care, and eventually he thinks he can breathe water, so he pulls his mask off and dies. And there's a video of it. You can just see. You can go look it up, but it's bizarre. He gets a little panicky, but then he's kind of like, this is cool. It's whatever. Just some water. No big deal. But I tell you what, when I do dive, there's no more freeing moment because you don't have time to be worried about anything else when you're underwater except for paying attention to what you're doing underwater and your surroundings. So it's like one of the more freeing moments for me when I don't have to think about anything. And if I do think about anything, I'm probably doing it wrong, and I'm going to kill somebody.
So what kind of diving have you done? What do you mean? You don't rescue dive. You dive for what? Salvage?
Me?
Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, I dove all the time, all over the Caribbean, man. I've been all over the Caribbean. And
is it Caribbean or Caribbean? Which one is it? You just said both.
Wherever
Fucking
the pirates are from. Caramel.
It's not caramel, you fucking
Star Destroyer, Super Star Destroyer, Battlestar Destroyer, whatever it is. Something.
Battlestar Galactica.
Potato.
What was the number of it, though?
What's that?
Of the Battlestar Galactica shit.
Hell, I don't know. I don't watch that crap.
What? You don't watch that crap. That's a fucking excellent show.
Obviously, it's number 1.
I am Cylon.
Oh, that's such a good show.
Diving's dope, man. I've seen a couple shark. I've seen some cool stuff, man.
Sharks, huh?
10 would do it again. Yeah, I've actually swam with a dolphin once. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I heard they rape people.
Only people named Tony.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Hey.
It's
pretty fantastic.
It's funny because in GTA there's like this dude named Gay Tony. He's one of the main characters. They have a whole side story called The Ballad of Gay Tony.
I love it.
It's pretty cool. He owns a dance club.
Did you see what I told our boy the other day in the chat?
I wasn't really paying attention.
This should have looked. It was hilarious. I hope he does it. I told him to tell his he's about to join. His kid's about to join the Marine Corps. And I told him to ask. So rank structure in the military is E1, 2, 3, 4 is an enlisted side. In the E7 in the Marine Corps is a gunnery sergeant.
Yeah.
So he had this gunny here, and I said, hey man, you should ask your gunny. And nomenclature for radios is like a Prick 119, Prick 117, Prick 113, Prick 148.
I know this is going.
Yeah, man. So I was like, hey, you should ask your gunny, ask him if he can show you around. Maybe he can find you, a prick E7. Still, still waiting on the results of that, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna get hazed, and it's gonna be hilarious. So throw him under the bus. I can't wait. I'm gonna mail him so much good stuff.
Like what? Yeah, I need ideas.
Anything you want. It's gonna be awesome. They're gonna open the box.
Yeah, anything gay related.
Anything fun.
Porn. Send them a box of tampons.
Rubbers.
Like a My Little Pony.
Oh yes. Give me a brony.
Send them a box of crayons, man.
Oh man. Take a couple fake bites out of them. Sorry I started without you, bro.
That's good shit. The DIs will get a good kick out of it, though.
Or write on his envelope, sorry your DIs are so mean to you. It'll slaughter him. I'll cuddle with you when you get out.
Man, we should send him a letter from like like an army recruiter or something like that.
Oh man.
Like an interest, like, hey, we got your message about being interested in joining the army.
Yeah. Or Air Force, even better. The Army's not so bad. Navy's not so. Air Force, they're okay. Coast Guard, what's up, Coast Guard? That's funny. I'm kidding. Everybody sucks.
I don't know. They got a pretty dangerous job sometimes too, like fucking boarding ships for drug seizures. That sounds pretty crazy. What?
You suppose those people are okay, or
who?
The people having the drug seizures.
Seizure, a drug seizure.
Yeah, I know. Think they're all right, or they get rescued, or are they toast? Did they die?
What? This is why nobody likes you.
Hey, no, you're gonna listen to this and be like, "Oh."
I understand what you're saying, like a seizure.
A slow pitch, too.
Yes.
Yeah, like a seizure.
Yeah, like a seizure, like
right?
you bite, hold your tongue out and fucking choke on it.
The fuck you? I'm talking about taking his stuff.
Nah, man.
I'm talking about if they take the stuff from him. Is everybody okay after they take the stuff?
Why would they be okay?
I don't know. Maybe they got shot or something.
I don't know.
Battlestar Destroyer.
You're so funny.
You know, we should name that the Battlestar Destroyer.
What's that?
The SS Injector, man.
The SS Injector. That's a submarine, though.
Hey.
It's a submarine.
It would be USS. Just saying.
Just a little less than a marine. A submarine.
Submarines fucking suck. Let me tell you that. How about that? They fucking suck.
We got dad jokes for days. Did you ever do the string trick when you were on one? I've probably asked that before.
I don't like confined spaces either anymore.
Oh man, so you can put a string on one side and tie it to the other, and it's supposed to, like, as you get depth, it's supposed to bow in or bow down as the hole encapsulates around you.
What?
How much play do those have?
What?
Do you know?
What?
You didn't know that?
What did you just fucking say?
So you tie a string to one port, and then you tie the other end of it to starboard, and then as you lose depth, as you drop depth, the actual submarine will bring itself in tighter, and the string will start to drop.
Well,
probably better you didn't see that if you don't like close
spaces.
Spaces.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, it's called compression.
Probably don't want to call it depression.
Compression. Yes, depression.
That's pretty much it. Same thing. I know my string gets low sometimes.
Now the water depresses the sub from all sides.
So it's a blue sub.
I've been on a submarine when they did their sea trials before, so it was pretty cool. We did go down to break depth, and you go down until like a pipe bursts and something starts leaking, and then you do an emergency surface. So they blow all the water out of the ballast tanks, and you basically go up to the surface like fast as fuck.
Did you try to jump at the top?
What? Yeah, it comes out of the water.
Yeah, like try to jump like an elevator when it hits the top.
No.
So you can get some air.
You're basically holding on for dear life. It's pretty nuts.
There was what was the one that was doing some testing? There was a real ugly submarine catastrophe at one point. They were doing testing like that, and the ship never came back up.
Yeah. Was it Russian?
Somebody tried to. No, it was American.
Yeah, I remember that. I actually saw a YouTube video on that a couple weeks ago.
I don't know.
Yeah, somebody tried to put something out in the way they shouldn't have, and it ended up it ended up dropping.
It's always the way it is.
The sub would suck. It's not for me, man.
Cool.
Well, I think we're probably at about wrapping point.
You're gonna end it on a somber note. Yes, let's. People dying and
people died.
it's been a good one.
Well, what did we learn today? What did we learn today, kids?
Don't join the military. You're gonna fucking die.
We learned that ducks are rampant today. We learned that Star Trek's better than Star Wars. Battlestar destroyers
are
trump
the
everything.
best.
T-shirts suck on people
On everyone.
and on everyone. So everybody should just be naked. I think that's it.
I like it. Yeah.
You have any you know what we should start doing? We should start doing somebody has a closing thought.
I already
I'm just gonna
suggested that
random it.
before.
I'm gonna shotgun it this time. I'm gonna go, hey, well actually, I'm gonna write down a number, and then I'll take a picture of it, and then you guys have to guess it. And I'm not closing this time.
I'm not sure what that
between
means.
1 and 10. Whoever's closest has to do it. So Tony, you can guess first.
42.
1 10. Battlestar destroyer. All right.
Why is my screen like this?
Murph, where are you at?
I'm gonna go with 43. So
$1, Bob.
Again, jackasses.
I'll go with 3, I guess, in that case.
Can I change
All right,
mine to 17?
4 is closest to 7, so guess who gets the closing thought? Tony, you have the floor for the wrap-up.
As always, I really just hate people. So that's
But
it.
give us something inspiring. You've got to coach us into next week.
Inspiring.
Inspire us.
I hope you guys are really doing okay working from home still. I'm losing my mind. That's it. I got nothing. Why don't you try?
Okay, then.
Yeah.
All right, then. Well, until next time, fuck you guys. And except for our fans, as always, the 0 that we have. Love the fact that you're not listening yet, but you will be. I can feel it in my bones.
In your bone.
Ers. All right, it's the dude. I'm signing out.